Hi folks, Puffin here with your Antifa News Briefer for October 27th, 2021. This one is about USA Joe Biden administration banning China Telecom, a Chinese tech manufacturer operating in America that has been operating here for 20 years. Let me not bury the headline like all the other news media talking about this, is just completely avoiding the one thing you really need to know about this story. If you don't care about the politics of it, you don't care about the racism, you don't care about anything else, you need to know this: your SIM card in your phone's not going to work in 60 days. You're going to need to buy a new SIM card. They mentioned this in the news when they're talking about this yesterday, but they didn't really emphasize it. So I don't know how many SIM cards are made in China. Probably all of them, but basically they're saying that your SIM card, if it's made in China, is not going to work in 60 days from, I guess now, October 27th, 2021. So you'll have to get a new SIM card. And of course, the new SIM cards they make could be doing the exact spyware thing that they're accusing them of doing with their old SIM cards. How do you know? So it doesn't seem like trustworthy or wise. It doesn't seem like an honest or true decision. And I really want to talk about the context of this decision, meaning the timing of this decision. One, it's during the Biden administration. This seems like some Trumpy stuff, some anti-China Trumpy stuff. And you want to do everything the exact opposite of Trump. Trump is the worst president in the history of America. He's like Hitler too. He's like the greatest shame and devastation to democracy and humanity. And part of doing that, part of his whole program was being anti-China. There's no reason to be anti-China. It's pure racism. So let's cut out the racism, including the anti-Chinese racism, and let's focus on the real issues. Because the other thing about the timing of this is we just have all this news about Facebook that I've known, and I've been talking about for a long time, but it's finally come out to the public that Facebook is, completely right-wing and promoting negativity, promoting hate and false stuff. Twitter just admitted yesterday that their algorithm, they're blaming it on the algorithm, promotes right-wing speech, which, they can say kind of like it's a mild thing, like, oh, they get a little favoritism. What it really is taking, a few hundred trolls, a few hundred Nazi trolls, and promoting their speech so that they seem like more than half of public opinion. So that everybody else, 99% of people who hate those ideas are always arguing against them online. That's what they want. They want the engagement. Why isn't our focus on companies like that? Who cares? Even if they were somehow spying on us, aren't you all spying on us? Isn't everybody spying on us? What are they going to do with that spy information? If you're not going to tell us that China is somehow secretly responsible for everything wrong with America, which is Trump, basically in a nutshell, if you're not going to reveal that, which is not true, but I mean, if that's not where you're going with this, where are you going with this? Putin is the one behind Trump. We know this. Even Hillary Clinton just wrote a book where she defeats Trump and Putin in her fantasy of, what she would have done if her fantasies came true. But we all actually know that Putin, through Zuckerberg, is behind Trump and Bolsonaro. At least in Brazil, they're going to arrest Bolsonaro. We need to arrest Trump. We need to arrest Zuckerberg. We need to nationalize Facebook and possibly Twitter, but we need to nationalize Pfizer. I'll do another video on that. There's a lot of stuff we need to be doing, not doing racist things against China. If anything, Pfizer's got contracts with different countries that say they can't accept free vaccines if they want to buy the Pfizer vaccines for however $200 a dose or whatever. China's willing to give free vaccines. That's how evil we are, and those are the types of evil companies we're promoting. We need to nationalize them, team up with China, make everybody's vaccines everywhere, and save this country. Now, that's a little off base from where we started here, but the important thing is do the opposite of Trump, okay? So, yeah, you're going to need to get a new SIM card. If you take nothing else out of this, you're going to need to get a new SIM card. And isn't it kind of weird that you would have heard that here first on this YouTube channel, the Puffin channel, the Antifa News Briefer show? But thank you so much for watching, commenting, and sharing so other people hear it. And so that we stop this whole racist agenda of anti-Chinese, trying to gin up some type of war. We don't need any wars. We need to defeat Putin, but it's nothing against Russia. Putin's a traitor to Russia by doing all the things he's done to them too. We need to defeat fascism in all its forms, in every leader, all around the world. And if Joe Biden, if you're not with us to do that, if you're not going to protect America from its greatest threat, Putin and Trump right now, you're one of them. That's being too fascist. Any fascism is too fascist. And anything you're doing to continue Trump's anti-China's policies, too fascist. Same with continuous anti-immigration policies, too fascist. We need to reverse those things. We need to be going to get people from other countries, helping them get here, helping refugees and immigrants get here. We got to do the opposite of Trump. Thanks for watching, sharing. Sorry, China. We'll figure it out. The people will figure it out because the people are all together on this. And we're all together against the fascists worldwide. Pillow revolution is the hashtag because we can do this from home. We can do this from bed if we're lucky. And if we are lucky and privileged, let's use that privilege to overthrow the people who have evil privilege. Thanks.